Hi, everyone. Welcome to your Radiant Flow. We're going to get right into it. So if you want to come and sit on your mat, if you're not already there, on a cushion or a blanket, if you would like, your choice. And we will find our seat. So hands on the thighs. If you feel ready, you can close the eyes as we rise up all the way through the spine, just starting to really feel into our seat here, and letting the energy around us settle, beginning to take some long, deep breaths. So deep inhale through the nose, exhaling slowly out the mouth. And let's take a few of these, inhaling and exhaling. Keep it going, really moving any of the stuck energy, the stress, the tiredness, the overwhelm. Let's move it out of the body. Shoulders relaxing and releasing. If you feel like you want your hands on your belly or on your heart, you can move your hands to those areas. Or keep them on your lap. Continue to soften the face, soften the jaw, soften the eyes. Inviting your presence here into your physical and energetic bodies. So if you want to begin solely breathing through the nose, go ahead. We'll just take a few more moments here. As I was mentioning last week, we have a lot starting this month. We're coming upon the spring equinox on the 20th, on Monday, and that is the beginning of the astrological new year. So it's almost like cosmically the year is coming to an end. We will be starting fresh as spring begins. And meanwhile, we have a lot of Neptune energy happening right now, astrologically, which can make us tired, kind of cloudy in the brain, not really knowing what's going on or what we're doing, confusion. So if that is coming up for you, just know that you're not alone in that. It's very much an energy that's stirring right now. There's not very much clarity at the moment, but it will lift in the not too distant future. Let's just finish up here with the last couple of deep breaths through the body. Really bringing you back into your center. And after your next exhale, we'll bring the palms to press. Go ahead and give them a nice strong rub. And then we'll press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart, really rising tall in your seat. Lift that energy through the spine towards the crown. And if you'd like to set an intention for yourself today, please do. And we'll chant Om one time, really allowing that vibration to run deeply through the body. Allow your throat chakra to open up. So we'll inhale Oh. Taking a couple last breaths here, just enjoying the quiet, this sense of grounding as you call your energy back into yourself. And then bowing to your heart, honoring yourself for showing up for your practice. And we'll release the hands and circling the head all the way around, nice and slow. Allow the upper body to get into it as much as you want, so it can be the head, but also maybe the shoulders and the torso. Breathing with it. And we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder, pausing. If you'd like, right hand over to the opposite ear. We're going to slide that top hand towards the base of the head and start to tuck the chin in a little bit, moving the stretch through the neck and down around the shoulder blade. And then releasing the hand down towards the left shin, towards your chest, rolling towards the belly. Bring the hands to the knees and pull the spine back. And then slide the hands back for the hips. Rise up and open the chest, open the throat, lift the chin. Exhale, hands, knees, and round. And lifting up, inhale. And exhale, just take a few more. One more here. And rounding. And then we're going to slowly rise up, tipping the left ear to the left shoulder. If you'd like, left hand reaching over. And moving that top hand towards the base of the head, tuck the chin in towards the chest. And releasing that hand down and chin towards your chest again, rolling towards the belly. And then just letting yourself rock here, side to side. Letting the weight of the head pull some extra length through the neck and upper spine. Good, and then we're gonna slowly rise up, hands towards the hips, lift the chest, lift the chin, open the heart, inhale. And exhale, just tucking the chin to the chest, and then we're gonna slowly lift the head up, long breath in. Exhale out to your mouth. So we're gonna float the arms up to the sky, lifting tall. Circle them behind you, clasp your fingers, reach your knuckles down, lift through the waist, lift to the heart. And then chin to the chest. And a few of these. Inhale up. And exhale, chin to chest. Good. Couple more. And then head back to center, floating the arms up to the sky, press palms overhead and really lift yourself up out of the hips. And then taking the right hand down, and we're going to sway from side to side. So you can just go at your own pace here. Breathing as you move. Good. And then we're going to come back to center, arms reaching up to the sky. Go ahead and roll your wrists, squeeze through your hands, bring a little circulation into those joints. And then we're going to reach just up to the sky. Inhale, turning towards your right for a twist. Inhaling nice and tall, and exhale to turn. Keep that going here. Inhale tall, exhale to turn. And right ear to right shoulder. And chin toward the chest. And inhale, lifting, turning forward, arms reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, tall, and exhale to turn. Keep that going. Left ear to left shoulder. And chin toward the chest. And then we're going to lift the head, turning forward. We're going to reach the arms out to the T, open up the heart, inhale, really stretch and expand. And then we're going to wrap the arms around ourselves into a hug. And I want you to kind of rock, maybe in a circle or just side to side, whatever feels good to you. You can let the head roll as well, if you want. And then back to center, we're going to spread the arms again. Inhaling really wide, take a breath or two here, stretching out. Really fill your chest with breath. And then opposite arm on top into that hug, same idea, you rocking, turning potentially the opposite direction. Good. And then open up the arms again, center really wide, breathing. Inhaling and exhaling as you move the energy beyond your fingertips. Good, and then float the palms up, stretch out one more time to the ceiling, and then down through center, pressing palms, thumbs to your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Shoulders releasing down the back. So we're going to release the hands now, bringing the soles of the feet together. So the heels are close now to the hips. And then we're just going to circle here as well. Going the opposite direction. Good, and then coming back to center, press the soles of the feet, lift tall, get a deep breath in. Exhale out. And we're gonna come off of our cushion. And from here, coming into our seat, we're gonna do a little bit of ab work before we come onto hands and knees. So from here, we're gonna lift the knees up. We're gonna extend the arms if that's okay for you. You're going to lower and lift. Really lift the chest and then hand onto the knees. We're gonna curl in. You're gonna rock back and forth 2 times, rocking, and then back to where we just were. Lifting, extending, and peg up, and then into a ball, and 2 times rocking. And again, lifting, extend to lower, perfect, up. Grab your shins, curl in 2 times. And then we'll do this one more time. Lowering and lifting, good. And then just take some rocks on your own. I'll tell you when to come up, just enjoy that pressure on the spine. All right, and then we're gonna lift up. You can cross the shins and come onto all fours. Spreading the hands nice and wide, knees underneath your hips. Just take a nice long inhale. Exhale out through your mouth. And then when you're ready, cat and cow. So we'll inhale to open up the heart and exhale to round. And keep that going. Inhaling and exhaling. You got it. A few more. And then we're going to round. You're going to tuck the toes under, start to press back into your feet for a moment. So bring your seat towards your heels. Keep spreading your hands. We'll lift the seat and come up into downward dog, pedaling through the legs. Keep opening up the shoulders, spreading your fingers. And then we're going to come forward to plank, holding and breathing, really feeling the energy draw to your center. Nice long inhale and exhale. Good. And then we're going to slowly lower onto the belly. Tops of the feet press, hands bringing your chest. We're going to lift up on the inhale, lift the heart. And then we're going to exhale down, tuck the chin and tap or kiss your forehead to the mat. And then again, slowly press up. Really feel your arms engaging. Inhale. Exhale, melting down, tuck the chin, kiss the forehead. 2 more here. Inhale up. And exhale slowly down. And inhaling up. And exhale slowly down. We're going to press up onto the knees. So knees underneath your hips and wrists underneath your shoulders. And we're going to lift one arm up on the inhale. Exhale the hand down and side to side. So really awakening our side body. Good. And then we'll do the left. And the next time your right arm comes up, we'll pause. Go ahead and roll through that wrist, squeeze the hand. And we're going to thread that arm through behind the left wrist, coming onto the shoulder and the side of your head. If you want, left arm reaching up. And any arm variation that you like here. If you like to thread behind you, if you like to reach over your cheek. And then we're going to slowly start to unwind. As you come up, reach that right arm back up to the sky. And then right hand down, pressing wide through palm, left side, lifting up, rolling through the wrist and the fingers. And taking that hand through to the right. Same idea here, reaching the right arm up if you want, and same arm variation. And then slowly starting to unwind. Left arm reach up to the sky. And left hand down. Spread wide into your palms. Inhale to open up the heart. Exhale to round. Keep that going. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, rounding into downward dog. Press it back. Forward to plank, holding and breathing. Getting nice and long from crown to heels. Pressing the earth or ground away from you. Good. Slowly lowering to the belly. Tops of the feet press. Inhale the heart to lift. And exhale it back. Downward dog. We're going to walk the hands back towards the toes. Feet parallel. Melting over the thighs. Softening the knees. Just letting the head release. Long deep breath. Bring a little bit more weight to the fronts of your toes. And if you want, taking a hold of opposite elbows. Allowing the head yes and no. Maybe swaying side to side. Maybe clasping the hands behind the back, reaching the knuckles up and over. And then releasing the hands down. Just nodding the head a couple more times. And bending your knees. Very slowly rolling up, taking your time. When you get to the top, stand in Tadasana, just find your way to lifting really tall, maybe arms by your side or one hand to the heart or the belly, whatever feels right for you. Long, deep breaths here. Just taking these moments to really drop further into connection with ourselves, how we're feeling, what is our energy like, what is going on in our minds and our emotions. Honoring all that's coming up for you. And then we'll float the arms up to the sky, pressing down to lift up, maybe a little back bend. Opening up the arms, folding down. Tapping the shins, long waist of that tabletop inhale. Good. Exhale to release. Bending the knees to roll up. Keep that going. Arms reaching up. Inhale. Pressing down to lift up and keep it going. Just a few more here, warming everything up. Good. And taking one more full set, we'll meet folded down to the mat. And when you're ready, when you're complete, releasing down, and we're gonna walk forward and back to downward dog again. Coming forward to plank, holding and breathing. And here we're just gonna tap one knee down to the mat and switch as you breathe. So with control, tapping one. If this is too much, you can stay in plank or you can bring both knees down for a break. Challenging ourselves a little bit, strengthening up here. Good. Okay, and then back to plank, lowering down to the belly, top to the feet press. Inhale the heart to lift up. Exhale back to downward dog. Pressing it back, spread those hands. We'll inhale. Exhale, stepping the feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a long spine. And exhale to fold. Slowly rolling all the way up to the top of the mat. And then shoulders down the back. Let's take a few of these here. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. Pulling any stress or tightness out of the upper body. Releasing the arms down, arms floating up to the sky. And then we're going to take one hand and say right hand down to the legs, and we're going to sway, and we're going to go side to side. So reaching up and over. Try to keep your chest lifted here. We're getting our core and side body involved. Good. Standing very heavy in our feet. All right, back to center. Hands at prayer. Take a long breath in. And exhale. So at the top of the mat, we are going to come into a lunge with the right foot forward and left leg back. So opening up our arms into that cactus shape, lift the heart. We're going to rise up, right leg straight, stretching the arms up and then down. Good. Up and down here. Staying focused in your eyes for balance. Definitely a little bit wobbly today. Some days we are more in alignment than others. That's just the way that it is. All right, so as you come down to bend, hands back in prayer, spin that back heel down, find your warrior two legs, then open up the arms when you're ready. Right toes directly forward, knee tracking over the ankle if possible, and then back to reverse. Inhaling up, right elbow to right thigh, left arm reaching up to the sky. Pull yourself up, up, up. Shoulder releasing. Left palm facing forward, slowly reaching over your cheek. Keep grounding into your back foot. And then slowly rising up, straightening that right leg. Take a long breath in. And exhale. Coming back to reverse. floating up and space in the right hip. You start to reach forward, coming down to Trikonasana. Spinning the belly and the heart up. Good, and then slowly rising up, arms wide, bring your hands to prayer. You're going to turn both heels in and reorganize yourself so you can come down into a goddess squat, lifting the belly, lifting the heart, starting to really spread the feet, spread the toes as you feel the fire moving up through the legs, up through your core, softening, softening, softening. Keep lifting the chest. Nice. A few more breaths here, feeling that fire. Nice. And then we're going to straighten up. Turn those toes forward, so parallel your feet, hands to the hips. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to start to hinge forward. We're going to stop it halfway. So as we're a tabletop, we're going to stop and just feel into that engagement, your spine, your core, the legs. Nice long breath. Bring a little bit more weight forward to the fronts of the feet, which is harder. Good, and then slowly lowering down to the mat. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead. Otherwise, try to keep your legs straight if the space is there. Letting the head go, maybe nodding the head. And then we're going to walk the hands forward and we're going to lunge side to side. So bending one knee and then the other. You can spin the feet so you can get lower if you want, or stay planted in the feet, whatever you prefer. Good. Now the next time you bend into the right knee, we're coming forward to a lunge. So right leg forward just to where we were. Left heel lifted. Place the left hand down to the mat. Reach the right arm up to the sky. And then take the right hand down inside of the foot. Place the left knee down and just lift the heart and breathe here in your psoas. Good. And now we're going to walk the hands back and breathe into the hamstring, flexing that right foot. Maybe a point and flex of the right foot. And then bend into that right knee. We're going to come into pigeon. So walking that right foot across the mat, lifting up through your heart. And then slowly making your way down when you feel ready. Feel free to use any support you'd like here. And then slowly walking the hands back in and rising up, tucking the left toes under, lift your hips, sending your right leg up to the sky, unless you'd rather come straight to downward dog. You can bend that knee, roll your ankle. And then right foot down, parallel your feet, take a long breath in. And then coming forward to plank, holding and breathing. If you want to add in chaturanga, you're welcome to, or to the belly. So full up dog or baby cobra, and exhaling it back. And we'll inhale, exhale, stepping the feet to the hands. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees, rolling it up, take your time. Float the arms up to the sky, inhale. Press palms overhead, and then taking down to heart center, take a long breath in, and exhale. So from here, the top of your mat, pressing the feet together. Let's step the right leg back to a lunge, so left leg forward. Good. Okay, here, opening up into a cactus. Actually, we'll switch it up this time. Let's do arms up to the sky, palms facing. And then we're going to straighten the leg and press the arms back. Sweep it forward, inhale. Exhale, press it back into your triceps. So a few of these with the eyes focused, and just go ahead on your own. And one more. Let's bend into the left leg, press the palms, spin the right heel down. Open up, warrior two legs, stretching it out when you're ready. Going back to reverse. Lifting up, inhale, left elbow to left thigh, reaching the right arm up to the sky. And then sending the arm over your cheek. And then we'll rise up, inhale, stretch it out, lengthening, getting long again through that left leg, coming back to reverse. Lifting up, inhale, starting to extend into Trikonasana, not too much weight into that left hand. Good, and then slowly rising up, inhale, hands to prayer. You're going to turn that right heel in, so adjust your feet again for goddess pose. This time here in our squat, we're going to reach the arms up to the sky on the inhale. Exhale, hands down, coming back, palms pressing. Good, inhale it up. Exhale, take it down. Nice. As you rise up, you can even squeeze the glutes a little bit for an extra oomph. Taking it down. So on your own, keep it going. Let's do a few more. And then one more here. Pause and breathe, lift your chest, spread the feet, spread the toes. And then we're gonna rise up, turn the toes forward, feet parallel. Release the hands, bring the arms back behind you. Clasp the fingers, reach your knuckles down, lift the heart up. And start to make your way forward, melting down. Excuse me. Softening the knees if that feels appropriate for you, otherwise legs straight. Breathe into those shoulders. More weight to the fronts of the feet. And then release the hands and just nod the head. And walk the hands forward, long breath in. Exhale. And we're gonna lunge from side to side again. So your choice if you wanna lift the feet up or if you wanna keep the feet planted and hips higher. And then as you bend towards that left knee, we're coming into the lunge, lift that right heel, press that right hand down, flip the left arm up to the sky. And then left hand down to the inside of the left foot, bring the right knee down, lift the heart and breathe here. And walk the hands back, flex the left foot, melting the heart forward. If you want, you can point and flex the left foot as well. And then we're going to bend into that left knee, start to walk the left foot across for kitchen. Lifting up through your heart and exhaling it down. We're going to slowly walk it up, tucking the right toes under, lifting the hips. You can come to downward dog or left leg up to the sky, bending the knee, rolling ankle, and meeting in downward dog, finishing up here, spreading the hands, coming forward to plank, inhale, exhale, your choice to lower, scooping the heart up. And exhale back, downward dog. We're going to come right down onto the knees and onto our seat. Coming back to center. So back to where we started. We're going to lift the shins. You can also hold behind the knees if you want. We'll do a couple lowering and lifting. Just finishing up here with some core strengthening. You can always stay centered if you don't want to be moving with this. Almost there. Good. And last one, holding the knees, hugging in. Press the feet down to the mat, parallel feet, hands behind you, fingers forward, spread the fingers. Lift up from the belly, rising up. Good. And then slowly lowering down. We're going to come all the way down onto the mat with control. Bring your knees into your chest and roll around here. Feel free to put on any layers that you want as we begin to move towards our rest. Good. Now arms out to a T, palms facing up. We're going to take the knees over to the right, gaze to the left. And back through to center, knees to the left, gaze to the right. And back to center. Arms by your side, feet up on the ceiling, just stretching the back of the legs, rolling through your ankles. If you'd like, toes over the head in Halasana. If you'd rather not, just come right into Shavasana. So after this, we will come into our rest, so I'll let you come down whenever you want. Good. So whenever you're ready, you can meet up. Eventually, we'll all be there in Shavasana together. Use everything around you for support that feels good. And we'll rest. Let your breath really open up here. If you want to exhale out of your mouth for the first couple, please do. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring small movement back to your fingers, your toes, your jaw. Stretching out in any direction. And then we'll bend the knees and start to roll over onto your side. And just taking a moment here. Slowly pressing into your hands to rise up back to your seat. A couple breaths here. Arriving back at your center. Feeling the effects of your practice. Bring the palms to press. Go ahead and give them a nice rub. And press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart. Lifting your heart towards your thumbs. Long breath in. And exhale. Coming back to your intention that you may have connected to earlier. Bowing to your heart, honoring yourself and all that you do and give. Namaste, Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. It felt good and hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, thank you.